Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Prison Architect, my prison of impending doom. Close to the end of last time, we finally set up this lovely new wing over here. It's called the um, Death Row Wing of Awesome. Not really, but this is the Death Row Ring, which means that we can start executing people. But we're in RNG mode at the moment. We're going to go ahead and unpause at 30 seconds. Basically 30 seconds. A little bit less than that. But yeah, we're going to see. They do a little dance over here. We're going to see exactly how long it takes until we can get to the execution of our first guy. So that means basically we're in RNG mode. Basically, we need to wait. Basically, we're waiting on somebody to arrive first. We can't do anything until they arrive. So, yeah. So that's the RNG part. So right now, what we're doing is we are going to play it as almost a normality. Apparently, a lot of research is finishing. We're playing it like a normal game. And, well, there's really nothing we could do besides add more cells, get more money, and all that other good stuff. We have this, which is our lovely guys here working on forestry, which is fine, and planting trees, and using the lovely system of the forestry section to make some money. But we need to do something about some of this area. We were going to turn this all into... Yeah, we already did. We already did turn it into something else. We need some more cells. We don't even need this canteen anymore. Or this kitchen. Which is amazing of its own. So we need to move. We need to take this stuff down. Because we don't really want the people out this way. At all. It's just kind of not necessary for them to do that, to be over here. So, we're going to do something. We don't even need this wall here. So we're going to go ahead and dismantle this wall. Because there's no way for my staff to get in here. And there's no reason to keep it blocked off because no one can get in there. So there's no point in having that wall. That way now we have access, it's fine. And we're good there. So I want to take this. It looks like they are utilizing that kitchen. We could have a kitchen solely for sinks. Or solely for cookers. Or coolers. Or whatever. We'll just leave the kitchen. We just don't need the canteen there anymore. At all. So I think my best thing is to just get rid of all these objects. We do have it turned on for death row, right? Yeah. We sure are. We sure are set. We just need to get rid of this section right here because we don't need it. It's just a waste of, everything. We don't have any need for it. So let's just cancel the room. I don't know what we're going to use this empty space for, but we'll just cancel the room. And that way they quit supplying the food for something that's not necessary. And we'll just reclaim all these items and put them to use somewhere else. Okay, that's all moved. So everything's set to be demolished. And we'll go ahead and turn this area right here into a bit more of a yard. We'll just add this little space here. Now where we could put toilets and stuff like that in here as well. In fact, let's just claim this little section here. And we'll make that the toilet section. Because why not? It makes people happy and it'll be good. So we'll give them all those weight benches that we already have. Which is 4 of them. We'll give them the phone booths that we already have. Because why not? Almost perfect. In fact, let's just finish it off and make it perfect. And then we need to get these shower drains. and the toilets and all that good stuff. Because why not? Why not utilize what we already have and do that? And that way they have a yard with stuff in it. Because it's there. Might as well. And all that fantasticness. I had to get a drink of water. My throat was being all stopped up. Looks like we missed a bench as well. There we go. Alright, so they have access to the yard, they have phones and all that good stuff. We have money to build a new wing. We do. We're going to actually do a shakedown because we have a lot of people now. We could build a new wing and do some other things. Still just minimum security people, even though we have death row deployment stuff. Death row only, death row only. We're actually going to make this staff only. That way only staff can come into this section. Because I don't want the death row to people to actually even come in that section. Because there's no point for them to come in that section. So, how is this labeled as staff only? I don't know. There we go. Sure, and there we go. Fantastic. Alright, so basically, only death row, staff, minimum security people. It's fine. We're good. Okay, so let's make a room. Where do we want to put it? We're kind of in a weird predicament where I didn't account for pathing. I didn't take in consideration pathing. Of course, we are in this little challenge, so we're not actually trying to make a fancy place. So let's do it from here. Oh shoot, I just canceled that. Here I did it perfect, exactly like I wanted, and then I went and messed it up. There we go. Now they're above that. That's good. That will be great. And we could put more people in there. Maybe go ahead and do some of these other grants or something. But right now we're just getting four minimum security people and no death rows. Disappointing. We could do Silbox C, which will give me a lot of money. We could do the manufacturing facility. We're not going to worry about that. It's crazy cats. Blah 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 blah. It's pointless. We're not doing that at all. It's boring. Ooh, look! Death row. I had to remember that we started with 113 whole minutes at the beginning of this. So that means we're at 113 and 8, basically. I mean, I could even just cut it by a minute just to make it easier math. Because we're not being on the dot. I'm not even worried about on the dot. So we ain't worried about that too much. 1 away in solitary confinement and 3 in some lockdown. And apparently I already finished that grant. That's pretty fantastic. Looks like we've already finished that grant. Just started it. Alright, so we're going to make this... Wow, that was actually rather fast. We're going to remove this wall right here. And we're probably going to do a... we're going to do that grant. We're going to do... Why are they so upset? What's the matter with you people? Is it because you've been searched today? Well, because I've been searched. We're going to do the manufacturing facility. Why? Because we can. Because why the heck not? We're just going to make one big room because a lot of the times I make tiny rooms or I make multiple of them. We're just going to make one. We're just going to have the one and that's it. Because it's just a waste of my time. We actually want to do something a little bit different than that. We're gonna have a little buffer zone. That way, everybody has to go through a little bit of a whatchamacallit, metal detector system, because I don't want them getting out of tools. That would not be good. Would not be. So we're not gonna have that. So we need a workshop. I always forget where they are. There it is. Workshop. Fantastic. So here's my workshop. And we need to set up all the objects in here. So we need... they need its own little power station too. So we need to put a little power station out here to make it more functional. So it's like about a 7x7. There you go. Power section. Power section for the people. All that good stuff. Yeah, that's right. We want it to be just powering this, because it's going to have a lot of machines in it. So we need to have this come in here and power this section. Basically, we'll have to have it running through a lot of these machines. And we'll have to have it do its lights and all that good stuff. Because these machines take a lot of power. We'll probably want to have another laundry as well. Simply for the fact that I don't think I have enough laundry supply. That may be why they're getting angry, but to each their own. To each they own. To each they own. So saw press. Saw press. How many people can actually work in this? 18. There's 1, 2. We'll do 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And we'll have the other benches over here. The other things. The carpenter tables. And this is why it's having its own power section, because it's quite expensive. It's a pretty decent sized workroom. Alright, so let's get the utilities up and running. There you go, utilities fixed. Fantastic. Alright. And we're gonna go ahead and put in some carpenter tables as well. We'll put them in right here. Apparently I'm broke. Sad. Let's see what their problem is. They apparently have some need issues. Recreation is missing. That's unfortunate. We'll give them some free time here and here. And that way they maybe have some time. I guess because they also don't have anything. Oh yeah, they don't really have anything. We'll add on to this room, is what we'll do. We'll just give them a common room. We'll just give them a common room in this section. How about that? We'll just turn this back into the common room. Because we don't have gangs, so it doesn't matter if we have a common room or not. And we'll just give them stuff that they need, such as the pool tables back. It'll just be decorated up for the actual thing that it is. The TVs. And they don't need phones as much. We'll give them a couple of sofas. And I'm broke. So now they have recreation. That'll be better. We'll give them a couple more pool tables eventually. We can actually give them one more pool table anyway. So there we go. That's good. That's fantastic. Where's our dude? He's arriving in 2 hours. I don't think we'll get him executed today, though. We can try. We can try. Very much so. Only getting 1. We have enough room for 2. They haven't put the main thing in yet, have they? No. I think this is the main thing. It should power it up. We'll just max out the workers, and we'll give them the program for... if I can find it, with all this stuff. We already have Death Row Appeal. We'll go ahead and start that up. Our first Death Row prisoner has arrived. We'll need to make sure we have Death Row Appeal programs set up in the program so that they can have their appeal hearings. Oh, don't worry. I've already made sure to do that. We'll go ahead and click that as well. And they should be fine with recreation now. Oh yeah, they're having fun. They're having some fun now. That's pretty dang good. Pretty good. If I say so myself. And oops, I kind of paused the video, or okay, cancelled it. So I know it was at 15. I'll just say at 15 minutes it was a second ago, just in case we managed to get this guy in. No guarantee on that. So, do we need anything else here? Everybody's happy. I don't know if everybody's happy or not. We'll give them some more stuff in here because we can. Because we can, and we will. We'll just give them a couple of phone booths here. And right here. And now they have stuff. They're stuffful now. They have the things for the place and all that good stuff. Anything else I need in here? More TVs? Sure. We'll give them some more TVs. Okay, they have objects to do now. They have things. Oh, I guess I need to block this off then, huh? I didn't think to do these. They might have tools now. That'd be fine. Just a couple. I'll just shake down the knot. Okay, so these people are ready to do their thing. They can cut wood, put them on the tables. So the carpentry table will work. And all that massive good stuff. We need some tables in here. Of course, as soon as I see that green text pop up, that means we're ready. Of course, right now he's still... Paul is 35%. Let's see where Paul may be and what he's actually in here for. Sir Paul, what are you in here for? I want to click on him, not the mats. There he is. He's in here for murder for 25 years. He's in here for rape for 7 years. Armed robbery, 24. Attempted murder, 20. And torture, 5. And more rape, 14. 22 years in armed robbery. And he pled guilty to every single one of them. He has a wife, a mother, and a father. Thankfully, he has no kids. We do not need people like this to have kids, because we do not need to breed them. Yep. Lovely. It's the kind of people we really don't want in the world. Especially to breed and have more of them. Dude? Is this yours? Appeals lawyer. Alright. So, anyway, let's speed it up to max speed again. Because we can. I keep hitting 4 because I've been playing... oh, here he goes. He's going into his situation over here. Do you open the door for him, or no? There. Now there's a guard patrolling in here all the time. That way... he can open and close this door. Because apparently this guy does not open and close the door. Interesting. Fantastic. Cool. Let's get the staff room over here. Right here. Good place for it. Let's shove it in here. Call it a day. We'll give them, I don't know, a couple of sofas and a drink machine or two. That's a radio. We'll give them a radio. That's fine. A couple of drink machines, and hey, who wouldn't want to have like a line of arcade cabinets? I mean, I would love a line of arcade cabinets in my room, but that's fine. I don't have room for arcade. Why is this still not hooked up to water? Why does this not have water? Oh, it's because this is not hooked up. Please hurry up and make that. They can't wash dishes. At least they can wash them over here. But they can't wash them here, which is very annoying. And the jobs are maxed out. That's pretty good. Jobs are maxed out here. No one is qualified. So we might not make this third license plate before we execute this guy, but that's fine. He's at 17% because he failed his appeal. I mean, you did plead guilty to like 1,000 different things. Unless you're like severely set up. I mean, he could be like the innocent person. Because my gosh, he's only 19. Sentenced to 117 years for multiple crimes, including murder, rape, and armed robbery. And his wife was his age. I guess that's his high school sweetheart kind of person, or maybe just somebody who fell for the bad boy or something. We don't know. We may never know. All we know is we need to get him to level below 15% or whatever it is, and execute him. Because that's my plan. We already have all that. That's pretty good. We have... let's just click... I don't know. What do we want? We don't need anything. That's the thing. We don't need anything. Because this is my challenge. The guy who's just stripped off his clothes. Daner guy here. This guy who's sleeping right here is my challenge. Can I execute him? Or can I not? We will never know. Alright, I'm going to check while we're letting this game just run. I'm just going to peek back. We'll quit scrolling. The music will cut out because I clicked off. The last video was 15.17 minutes. So we're at 14:45. Or just say 14. Let's just say we're at 14 minutes. That's still gimping me some. Not anything else. 14 minutes on the video that canceled. Or I didn't cancel. I hit the stop button instead of the pause button. Like a crazy person. Because why wouldn't you hit the wrong button like a crazy person? That's kind of your job, is to hit the wrong button like a crazy person. Alright, so we have this going on. That's pretty good. We have stuff set up to make beds whenever they can. We have stuff set up to make all that other stuff whenever they can. And guess what else we can do? We can get more people. Because why not? We're pretty much just playing this by normality until Sir Doodle up there actually gets executed. But we don't know when that might be. So we're going to have 3 more. 3 more dudes. 3 more. Alright, so we're still at... Yeah, somebody tried to go through. Cadwaggler? What is his name? Cadwallader is his name. Where are you going, Cadwallader? Oh. Is that not difficult? They're like, we're gonna find... Oh, they found a screwdriver. Look, you're not supposed to take the screwdriver outside of the room, dummy. Only in the room is supposed to be the screwdriver. Alas, they're not very bright, I say. They're not very bright. Alright. So it seems like everything's flowing pretty well. It's not being horrible at all, any rate whatsoever. For such a self-imposed challenge. I'm trying to think of other self-imposed challenges I could do. No grants. That would be interesting. Having a no grant challenge would be actually rather interesting to do as well. We could try it, possibly. And we apparently produced some license plates, guys. So 2 space, 1 door, and a wall. Okay. We're just trying to make sense of what we're doing here. Which is kind of difficult sometimes, because I sometimes don't think about things. And how they make sense. That's actually a very bad idea. We'll have to figure out where we want to have the pathway. I guess we want to have the pathway here. Because that makes sense. And I guess it would be fine to do that. Sure. Sure. That's fantastic. There we go. Hey, this guy gets a luxury cell. Well, kind of. Somewhat. Still at 17%, I see. He's not quite there. Not quite. There's some more dudes. Oh, dude ended up in here, and we can do the same thing down here. Oh, I'm 1 cell short. Just 1. There we go. We'll have our new minions in here, which would be pretty good. Have all these lovely guys up in here. Have some more guys to parole out to make some room. We're still at 17%. Do you have a hearing today, my friend? It looks like not. Looks like you're just gonna dance on the rugs. It's, no one's cleaning the room either, so because no one's allowed in there except staff. And we have how many? 3. Clean, dude. Clean. Do your job and clean. Alright, so we're getting these in here. I don't even know how many's here. It brings me up to 74 plus these because these aren't counted in that yet. So 17, 14, it's 88. 88 guys. Not bad. I thought I'd cancel all the crazy things. The dangling participles. Participles. What? I know that's an English term, but I also think like something that looks like a possum. Anytime I say that. Because of a freaking game. Okay, no things. No things. I need your things to happen, man. I need your things to happen. Quickly. Hurry faster. Are you gonna save this guy? Okay. They saved him. We're good. We actually paid $175 to prisoners for working here and in here because they're good boys. And good boys deserve a couple of pennies. I mean, that's literally all they get. Just a little bit. I can't believe it actually had to be open for them to dismantle this thing that's just attached to the wall. Like, we have a door that's just literally... We had an escape. This guy right here. Everybody, you can blame whoever this was that escaped. I don't know who it was. We can't find out. Shame. I mean, this isn't about trying to get a perfect score and all that other stuff. I could have thought I'm in a dormitory for all I really cared. I could have had a dormitory way over here and just be like, okay, there's my 50,000 people in a room. Because I think it would just hold as many as I would have beds for, which would have been crazy. I just know how bad it is if they tunnel out of dormitories. Oh, Lord. When I first started playing with dormitories, I had like a dormitory of like 15 people, I think, or maybe it's 12. Oh no, 12 or 15 people. I was like, okay, we got these cool dormitories where we can just have little rooms and have multiple people in there. And it was a minimum security prison because, you know, these guys aren't bad. They're not horrible people. They're just stupid. They managed to get themselves put in jail for things like video game piracy and robbery and whatever this guy's in here for. I can't click on you. I can't click on him. Well, this guy's just reading a book. He's in here for blackmail. Just stupid stuff, you know, just silly, stupid things. And yeah. And well, they decided to tunnel out of my dormitory. And it was not good. Because, you know, that means if they get caught again in the future, hypothetically, in the future, they'd be considered a higher tier. Simply for the fact that they decided to escape. Yeah. No parole hearings today? None today. We're still waiting on you, man. We're still waiting on you, Paul. We're still waiting on you. It'd be funny if he gets clemency. I mean, I could... What were you doing? I saw you jigging around up here. I guess he just really had to go. Really had to go. I love the fact that this right here is just open. There's no doors on this building. It's just open to the elements. Good thing I don't have weather and temperature. Turned all that off. I could try the same challenge with all these horrible, horrible modifiers and do maximum security instead. But hey, see how fast you can get one going when you have maximum security only people. I don't know if I'd have the patience for that because there would just be like 1,000 deaths every day. Like everybody would be dead. Everybody would be dead. All the people. They would just have gang wars and we'd have a gigantic murder fest, and I would have no money because your money is based on your valuation and all that good stuff. Because I had escapes, 50,000. You get escape, deaths, Even more. Oh my goodness, that would be horrible. Right now, my prison is worth a whole total of 260,000. That's really lame. I've done like 10 million before. But we're just waiting on Dude Bro up here to do his thing. Oh, look, here they are. His people. Open. Why are you not? Why are you leaving? But why are you leaving, people? Why? We're gonna have a gas station here and here, and we're gonna have one stationed here because we can. And that way they can let these guys in and out. How'd they get up in here anyway? Oh, because of that. I forgot. We need to have a little guard being a guard over here. We need to have a guard literally. Guard patrols. Oh, there is one there. There's actually two. What the heck are you doing? Do we just need more of you? I think we just need more of them. I need some guards. There, we have guards now. Let's add a few more cooks as well. Apparently I'm broke. I got one more cook or two. One or two. It's fine. They didn't seem to do anything that time. They just went in there, I guess talked about it. And were like, yeah, should we meet with him today? I don't know. Let's just chill out in this room and talk for several hours while we're waiting on things to do and all that good stuff. So I figure we could actually get it done is if we just have one more tick, I think. Just one more. One more failed appeals hearing. And I think we can hit the button. I think so. And I feel like it'd be a waste to just start an episode for just for a moment. I mean, we have some crazy stuff going on. I could do like the grant for the freaking beds, because we can, to produce 10 of them. And we don't need any of this other crap. We don't have 100 people, do we? No, we're missing 12. And we can do max sec infrastructure. You know what would be even crazy? Making these dormitories. How mad would that be if I took every bed out and put it as a bunk bed? That means 2 people would be living in one single tiny 3 by 1 square. Oh my gosh, that would be insane. Absolutely crazy. Absolutely incrazyable. Crazyable, I say. Crazyable. Alright, I can't hit the button yet. Paul. Listen, Paul. I know that you really want out of here, and I know that TV is facing the wall, but Paul, listen. I did everything. I got everything set up. Oh, I didn't set up the things. We don't have the windows to Impending Doom set up, do we? Oh, I'm hitting the wrong button to rotate. We don't have the windows for Impending Doom set up. Forgot about that. We gotta make sure that everybody can see this room, like, fully. Why did I put that backwards from where I had the other one faced? There we go. Because we want to make sure that anybody who walks by can see this execution thing, you know? That's what we want. That's what we really want in life. The Impending Doom. So we were at 15 minutes earlier when I canceled it when we were 18, so that's been 33? We're at 33 minutes now. 33. Just 33. I do say it's been quite nice to do this, and it's interesting to see how fast I technically could progress if I really tried. I mean, that's normally lacking the point. So normally you want to set these cool prisons with some crazy stuff and some type of organization, but hey, this is not organized. This is not organized at all. It's a freaking hodgepodge of a mess. It's basically necessities. Here's my money-making machine. Here's the guy that's really my focus, Mr. Paul up here. Paul Daner, who's sitting here taking a shower, and whose parolee officers needs to hurry up and get over here, fail his clemency hearing, and that way I can hit a button and say, yeah, that's what we want. That's our mission in life. That's our purpose. Meanwhile, we have a lot of little license plates in here. The 123181. They all say the same number. How are those going to function? How is everybody having the same license plate going to help anybody? Everybody would get everybody else's ticket. Just imagine that. These stupid cameras that sit on poles and stuff and take people's license plates when they fail to stop at a stop sign or a red light or whatever it is. They would all get the same ticket because everybody would have the same license plate, which would be horrible and pitiful. None today, my friend? None today? Or did he get out? Oh, he's in visitation. I see. He went into visitation. Oh, it's interesting. You know, before, I've set up a visitation for these guys before, and they never sat down in them, which always annoyed me. It's like they would come in, they would never access this room, even though I have it set up, but it's nice to see it actually does work. Paul's like, hey, I guess that was his mother and father, his wife or whatever. I wonder if his wife has a life insurance policy on him, because she might not care. She might have been the real murderer. Put a life insurance policy out on him, and or have like a massive life insurance policy. I don't know how that works if they happen to have it. They might not even honor it if it's like you're on death row. I mean, I guess if it was set up from before, I guess they don't have much of a choice. Oh, okay. Oh, look. Oh. Guys. Oh, goodness. Let's see here. Maybe I need to set more. I still love watching the dog jig around. Parole hearings. And then we have the death row appeal. Can I just like do it all day and all night? Sometimes these things don't click. Like I'm clicking at it and it's not actually clicking. We're just gonna have it any time of day. Like, any. You wanna have your death? No. You wanna have your death row appeal? Have your death row appeal. Just get at it. Get that zero. Get that low percentage in so I can push a button. I mean, I could do it now, but it might fail. That's the thing. I'd hate to waste this opportunity with this guy who pled guilty to every single one of his acts. I love the stream of people. Basically, we can have this anytime. Anytime. And as soon as we can tick a button. And then we're just playing house with the others. I guess that's nice in its own right. What are you doing? Are you just deployed out here? They're just deployed out here like losers. Here, you're in there. That was crazy. They're still getting these stupid tools out. How? They're metal. There's a door here with metal detector. I guess they're passing them off. Still at 17%. I guess we'll just do another row of stuff for the fun of it. Sure, we got the money. Let's just make a gigantic new cell block. Because we can. Just right out here. We'll just do it right here. As big as I can push this thing. There we go. And there we be. That's fantastic. Alright. Oh, he might be felling it. Look. It's so close. We're watching as appeals magistrate. Did his number change? His number didn't change. Dang it, his number hasn't changed yet. Shame. I was ready to hit the button. I thought this building might be a waste. I mean, the building's never a waste. We could sell the prison off and make whatever money off of it. But, you know, alas, we wanted to hit the button. Because it's been like 39 minutes. Basically. 39 at the moment. Unless it changes at night. I'm not sure if it changes the next day or what. Let's see. We'll see soon. We shall see. Alright, so they've almost got this thing right here done. I don't know what I'm going to do with it except pack people in here like sardines. So, requires an entrance, it tells me. Well, this is an entrance and this is an entrance. Because we can. And also, this is a pipe. And this is a pipe. And this is a pipe. And this is also a pipe. And we'll have it run... I guess we'll run it up here. We'll just not have a cell at the end here. I know they can tunnel into those, which is really annoying. So we're going to try not to make it where they can do that. Because it just wouldn't be good. Just wouldn't be good at all. Alright, so utilities. We'll get that set up. Then we're using the same as the workshop. So I guess that doesn't matter too much if it's like that, because it's functional. That's all that really matters in life. This is going to be a new laundry room for the heck of it. We could just make a gigantic library for the heck of it. He's still at 17%. I'm trying to pay attention to his percentage. It's like a gigantic laundry room. I don't know why we're doing a gigantic laundry room, but we are. And we're doing a very crappy job at laying these things down. I can't even place the ironing boards down. The ironing boards? We can't place our ironing boards down. Because we're crazy. Crazy like that. I can't even afford the piping. We have $48 in my bank account. And we went negative to 2. Oh, there we go. There's some money. There's my parolee people being parolee. Ooh! We have Adam Malone. Hello, Adam. What are you in here for? Adam. There you are. Hello, Adam. What are you in here for, my friend? Why do we pause this? He's in here for 53 years for multiple crimes, including murder, aggravated assault, and rape. It's typically the same stuff. He's in for... He pled guilty to rape and aggravated assault twice, a murder, and he also pled not guilty to gross indecency. And he pled guilty to arson. So I'm guessing he set something on fire and killed somebody. Or maybe that was part of the aggravated assault. I don't know. I don't know. We can just make up stories. Why, how all these things tie together. Obviously the aggravated assault and murder kind of goes together, so that might be the same kind of incident. The rape, possibly rape and murder, you don't know, but you think that would be a little bit different than that. But anyway, so, it's cool. It's cool. These people are chilling out down here. Again, hello, appeals magistrate. What do you have for us today? Do you have us a magical number drop for Paul? Like, seriously, this is what we're waiting on. We're waiting for Paul's number to go green. So how's our big thing going? Oh, it's massive, isn't it? It's pretty fantastic. And we have power for all these lovely things. Have some ironing boards. We're not even give them lights. We don't even care if they get lights. Still red. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hang on to this video until we hit the magical number. Oh, I can't place anymore. Because any minute now, these guys right here might decide, you know what? He ain't worth it. Oh, no! No! Malone, you just literally came here. Ugh. He has no place to go. He's got all these new cells to go to. Wait a minute. I can't have him in... I can't have him in there. I literally cannot have him there. Because if I release him into the main prison population, we'll have a massacre on our hands. I need to put him into solitary. Like, bad. Punish. Solitary 24 hours. Punish. Solitary for 24 hours. You're not getting out for a while, my friend. We can't literally have him walking around in all these cells, because if he is, all the snitches will go poof. Because there's probably a lot of snitches in here. Like, a lot. So we basically need to get permanent punishment so we can lock him up in this cell for all eternity. Yeah. That'll be his life sentence, and basically permanent solitary confinement. Forever. Why is there so many guards out here? You're supposed to be doing your things elsewhere. There we go. It started. So that'll be a little bit. How long would we have? 24 hours. Okay, sure. We'll have him permanent punishment as soon as we can. We'll get him permanent punishment into a cell forever. Permanent lockdown. Oh, he's talking. Daner's over here talking. Still nothing? Still no drop. Daner, my friend. Daner. We're going to do a shakedown. Now that we have that bad guy in here, I'm going to shake down. I hate that we're so low on money. Where'd they put that guy anyway? I think he's actually in solitary. Oh, there he is. Adam Malone. I know it doesn't do anything to have them in solitary more than like 5 hours. I think it's 5 hours. Or is it 2.5 hours? I think it's 2.5 hours in solitary and 5 hours in lockdown or something, which is actually really the calming effect. Otherwise, they get angry, or just they're missing like their toilets, they're missing beds, they're missing recreation. They get angry and they get put back in. It's like an endless cycle of crazy, and we don't want to end the cycle of crazy. We want them to be nice, peaceful, crazy people inside a prison. Well, not crazy. Maybe we need to have more architect. Now that I think it was Paradox bought this game. I don't remember. I think it's Paradox that has the rights to this game now. We need to have like school architect or boarding school architect. Things crazy like that. We need to have more architect games. And we can add more stuff. If they just open mod control, I think they actually could mod this game, couldn't you? I don't know. I haven't really paid attention very much. So if you can mod it. Oh, look. There's a modding way to do this modding games. So we can mod this thing and add more crazy stuff to it. Because I think that would be fun. Don't know. I'll look into it off when I get done with this, and we'll see about it for like another challenge. But I don't know. We'll see. I don't know how much money we're actually making off our lovely goodness here. I haven't really been paying attention exactly how much we've made from these guys. Exports. 4,180. Only that. Only that. Shop revenue, 440. It's garbage. It's absolute garbage. Alright, we're still waiting on this guy to get executed. He's in here visiting. Oh, let's look. He's in here visiting his father, his wife, and his mother. So this is his wife. She looks like the kind of person that would just marry this person for his, why'd they just leave? They literally just showed up. I'm never gonna get him executed. Maybe I had to get rid of the visitation. Maybe that's what I need to do. Maybe I need to do this. We'll do that for a while, because we just need to execute this guy. That's all we need to do. That's it. Absolutely 100%. All we need to do is execute him. And we are set. Watch him get out of something. Watch him get clemency. Just watch. Just watch. Can we do permanent punishment on you yet, Sir Adam? No. We cannot. We have 10 hours to do that. We can't do offshore tax haven yet. Which is disappointing in its own way. We'll just go ahead and click some of these other things, because why not? Because we have the money. Let's just go ahead and unlock everything. Sounds like a plan to me. Sounds like a plan to you. Sounds like a plan to me. Alright, so We can copy up some more cells, I guess, and add more people to this madness. We have a new laundry room, which haven't set. Oh my gosh, 54 jobs. We can employ half the prison in here. There we go. We have 6 job laundry over here. We can employ over half the prison because we have 54 and 18. That's 60, 72, 72, 78, 78 plus 5 is 82. 82 plus 3 is 85. That's 94. 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 90. So yeah, we can employ the entire prison. The entire prison. That was an unintentional challenge that just happened. We've actually employed everyone. Everyone. This is a working prison now. A working one. You work while you're here. There's plenty of jobs to choose from. You just gotta get to the point you want to. And then you can be whatever you want to be. You can learn how to cook and wash dishes. Or you can learn how to wash laundry in this very dark room. You can become a janitor and clean the entire place. But guess what? While you're here, you're freaking working. If we just make a gigantic cleaning cupboard too. I think that would be fun. Another thing in life to do. Just have a gigantic cleaning cupboard. Just for the heck of it. Where's the cleaning cupboard? I don't want to accidentally click like the armory, because that would be madness. How's our dude chilling out over here? Are you still over here? We still can't do permanent. That's disappointing. 1 hour and 48 minutes, and we can severely punish this guy for all eternity. He's missing everything. He's fully suppressed. He's lacking luxury, spirituality, freedom, comfort, recreation, family, exercise, food, sleep, and he really has to poo. That's the true punishment in life, is really having to poo. Imagine that to be your epic torturement in that life, is really having to go to the bathroom. Oh, look at this. Somebody tried to tunnel here, and they did a very poor job at that. Disappointing, my friend. Disappointing. Just 34 jobs in this giant cleaning cupboard. There we go. There's our 34 people in our 34 life. Alright, so no executions today, it seems. We're still waiting, and wanting. We'll just keep going crazy with this prison while we're at it. We need to have a little cell for our friend, when he comes out of his lovely self-imposed universe. And we'll just build it, here. We're not going to have permanent punishment with him with nothing, because then he'll just riot all the time. So we'll give him a nice, lovely cell in the corner, with a nice lovely door, and we'll give him a teeny tiny window right here, and we'll just flood the room with light so he'll never sleep, because it'll just be like a nice lovely horrible light and filled room. And we'll make sure there's 2 beds just in case he gets off of clemency too. We'll give him a TV, and we'll have a radio that never plays anything good. And we'll give him a prayer mat. He can't dance this time because, hey, he'll have to sit on that because he gets no chair. So that's his lovely life, and it's going to be maximum security only, because that's what we built the cell for. Because this is going to be his torment, his forever torment. We'll have it as a dormitory, because we have to, just in case we do get clemency off of somebody. And we need to set all of this to be men's sec only, except this is gosh darn it. We gotta make sure we got the room to build first, I guess. Why is this room not letting me select just this one room in deployment? Do I need to like close you off completely? Because I will. Because it is a room on its own. So let's have him like boxed in here. This will be their little wing here. I don't know why it's not letting me just claim that one cell as his kind. His kind. Nobody else's kind. Are you going into your appeals process yet? No. I think he's delaying intentionally. It's like, no, never doing it. Never gonna do that. What is it waiting on? Oh, it needs a toilet. That's why it's not counted as a room yet. Oh, I see. I didn't even think about that. It didn't even dawn on me that maybe he needs to poo or something. You know, that's one of his major gripes and thing here. Alright, well, here's maximum security. Tiny maximum security wing. He'll shove him in there after he's done, and it should have permanent punishment now. Permanent lockdown. And we can end his punishment, and we can hit him in permanent lockdown now. There we go. Go to permanent lockdown now, my friend. Go to permanent lockdown. Alright, so we're still waiting on him. Still waiting on Paul. Still waiting on the Paul thing to be a Paul thing. That's disappointing, my friends. That's disappointing. Even with our limitations, though, it seems like we've actually done a decent prison. That's the crazy part, is we've done... Oh, I see why they keep leaving. These guys aren't for him. These guys are just trying to find a parole room, but they can't function. But these are only for death row, so I don't know why they're doing that. Okay. So how you doing? How you doing, Malone? There are no canteens accessible to this prison. Well, he doesn't need a canteen. But you know what we'll do? Here's the canteen. Oh, actually, that says deliveries. Here's the canteen. Okay, here's my maximum security canteen. Because we can. Actually, we could let him go out because... Oops. We could let him come out here because it doesn't really matter anyway. I mean, seriously. What am I looking for? Serving table. Why do I have a normal guy? Oh, he got bumped up? You're not supposed to be in here. I mean, he's fixing to get out anyway. Why do we have a normal security guy? That's so bizarre. We have a normal security guy. Oh my goodness, that's pretty crazy. That's so wild. Interesting. Very interesting. We need to do food distribution, and this one gets to feed this one as well. And this one. There. I always have to, like, fiddle around with it and try to get something done about it, and I can't even get it done. That's pretty crazy. Alright. Well, it doesn't look like we're going to execute Paul today. Unless... Oh, no. Never mind. Hang on. Give me a second. We have the people in here. Ashley's going to actually cut the episode today. And hopefully get him next time. This will just be like a super long thing. Or I may have to cut some things out. Yeah, so you might not have the entire, like, 60 minutes that this has become. But hey, we might get Paul today. Paul, my friend. He needs his family, and he wants his freedom. But he's not getting it. And he's not getting his death yet either. So, what I'm going to do, since we're having some people die, we're going to actually call this here. We're going to hit the nice lovely pause button. Now, this has been an incredibly long episode, so I apologize for that. We're going to count it here. That's 43 minutes, so it's been 58 minutes today, and 113. Let me get some math up in here. How about that? let's do some of that there math, and I don't feel like doing it in my head. So 113 and 58 is 171 minutes. We have the guy we're waiting on the whole tick. So I guess we'll continue and just go on and continue with the madness and employing every single person that comes in this prison. I know we can click the grant button and do all that good stuff, but we're going to leave it here. So next episodes might be really, really short, but we're very, very close to executing our prisoner. As I said, we're on RNG mode, so RNG mode has popped me over 2 hours and 11 minutes. So I will see you next time when we will continue this madness, and we will probably see the end of Mr. Paul Daner. Or he's going to become maximum security, and then we'll have to start all over again. But I'll see you then. Bye.